Hundreds now a musical, and it's hitting theaters on Friday. CNN's David Daniel has a look at that and Cyrano.
He's here.
Cyrano?
Cyrano.
Peter Dinklage swings into action as Cyrano.
Pleasure to meet you, Cyrano de Bergerac.
You're a freak.
His sword and his wit are as strong and sharp as his unspoken adoration of Roxanne, played by Haley Bennett.
My sole purpose on this earth is to love Roxanne.
Does she know?
The world will never accept someone like me and a tall, beautiful woman.
She, in turn, loves Kelvin Harrison Jr.'s Christian. One problem:
a woman like Roxanne wants wit, romance, poetry. I don't know how to speak romantically.
I am a poet. My words upon your lips. I will make you romantic while you make me handsome.
It's important that they do have this camaraderie and that they're not enemies. It's not two people going against each other for the girl, but it's two people trying to work together to find themselves, to give someone that they love the man that she deserves.
There's something about them that they feel is unlovable. And I think that's why, this is such a beloved story, is, that is, a constant theme in all of our lives.
My fate is to love her from afar.
Director Joe Wright was determined to film Cyrano at the height of the pandemic.
After so many months of being starved of human connection, to make a film now, or at that point, about the importance of human connection and the importance of reaching out to others to tell them that you love them, felt vital.
I'd give anything for someone to say that they can't live without me and they'll be there forever.
In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
That looks nice.
I'm not sure about the not lovable part. I mean, she was talking about people,
All right.
they're lovable. Look at them.
These two, Jen and Mike are lovable.
really
Yours are too. And so is that food.
What is that?
Is a margarita. You know why?
Hold on.
Because it's SA Live, that's why.
And
But
cheers to National Margarita Day today. We're celebrating early, right?
yes, we are. And we have a question for you. Not frozen or rocks or anything like that. What do you like? How do you like it dressed? What do you like around the rim? Maybe a little salt, a little sugar, a little
Salt, sugar, chili powder.
chili powder? Anything like that? Let us know. All right. Want good food? Ho, 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 ho. Take a look at this.
Yes, Naco 210 is here. We have Liz Martinez, the owner, joining us. You have a new location. And Mike has a question for you.
You're making chilaquiles, but I don't see eggs in there.
Well, eggs is a thing here in Texas. San Antonio has this famous for bringing chilaquiles with eggs, Mexico City style. Does not require to have eggs.
Okay.
It can have them or not, and we'll talk about it later in a bit.
But they've got their really good brisket on top of that instead. And we have got the Jerk Shack here, and of course with jerk food, you always think of jerk chicken. However, we're not making chicken today. We are going to be using jackfruit.
Jackfruit, yeah, you may have seen that in the grocery store, maybe wondering, how can I cook that? It's very unusual looking, but this flavor with this combination here, it's gonna be great.
And that's one of the other vegan dishes there with some cauliflower in there as well. All right, a local makeup company that is called one of the 2022 businesses to watch.
Pretty that is. Yes, Elsewhere Cosmetics, she's here, Millie, and we're gonna talk about the history of her business, how well it's doing, and the ties to Black History Month.
She just started back in 2019 and said someday she'd wake up and goes, I'm in charge of a cosmetics business. And I'm in charge of a cosmetics business.
Isn't that so inspirational? I love it. Yes, we're all about supporting those local businesses. And again, cheers. We want to know, how do you dress your margarita? Let us know. More to come on SA Live.
All right.
Okay, we're already up to 82, 88 this afternoon. A hot day, very different tomorrow. We've said it a lot now, but it's worth repeating because temperatures will be in the 30s by tomorrow afternoon. Light showers, we will watch for a light wintry mix in the hill country, meaning just some light freezing drizzle. We think the impacts will be minimal, but it's something worth watching the next couple days. Chances of showers, lots of clouds, cold all the way through, I'd say, Saturday before things start to warm up late in the weekend, guys.
Thank you, Justin. So please download that KSAT Weather Authority app. Super helpful.
You and RJ said it best earlier on KSAT 12 News Now at 11 o'clock.
What did we say?
You said Margarita Day is it's like every day. So it's
yes,
does it really need a special holiday when you're in San Antonio for Margarita Day?
Mark Austin was right too.
Yeah.
He told
Mark
us.
Austin, yeah. Kind of like Taco Tuesday. I mean,
it's a
really?
Tuesday in San Antonio.
It's kind of obvious here in San Antonio. but they'll try some new styles of margarita on SA Live. It starts right
now.
Tex-Mex mini tacos. I am Sabdi Almaguer with Sizzling with Sabdi. Today we're making rodeo-inspired mini tacos.
Plus, it's Black History Month, and we have a local cosmetics line offering makeup for every skin tone.
And it's Caribbean cuisine with an unexpected twist. We try jerk jackfruit today.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Hello. Go ahead.
I was going to say, like a lot of people say, this is an ordinary day in San Antonio.
It's a Taco Tuesday, but it's also National Margarita Day. Cheers to that,
Thank you,
right?
Ted. Yes, indeed.
Nice
These are
combination.
from the mariachi bar over there at
Mi Tierra,
Mi
yes,
Tierra.
they have a good deal today too, don't they?
Up until 2 o'clock, you got another hour, $2 margaritas.
And then from 2 to close at the Mariachi Bar, $7. Not bad. How's that?
That's good. Oh, another great place for margaritas is Costa Pacifica, and they turned Fiona, Jen, and myself into margaritas.
Ooh, I'm curious what flavors they made us. Yes, I will be out there. Look at you guys, you look so cute. Yes, tomorrow I will be out there checking out what they made for us, the Margarita Creations. It's also Taco Tuesday today, like we mentioned earlier, but we got lots of good things going on, right? Today?
You get to go on a live shot with margaritas.
Yes. Such a tough task, right? I'll try to bring you some back.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Yeah. They have deals all week, by the way.
You call it doggy bags with margaritas? Anyway.
All right, well, our first guest today has a menu that will pair perfectly with anything, really. Now, they may not have margaritas on the menu, but they have so much great food, combination of Central and Northern Mexico.
Yes, indeed. And they just got their first brick and mortar store. Chef and owner Liz Martinez is here to show us some of the recipes. Brick and mortar restaurant, I should say. Good afternoon and congratulations on that.
Thank you. We're very excited. Thank you so much for having us here.
Where's the restaurant located?
It's looking good. 410 Starcrest inside Los Patios. You remember that huge area, 18 acres of forest inside the city. We're in there. We're so blessed.
Got it. And Naco 210, the food truck. I remember seeing the lines, just people lined up. So this is a big deal for you guys, right?
We've been very blessed. People of San Antonio had opened their hearts and their palates to our food and made us dream big. That's why we took that challenge of the restaurant.
This is what we're making today.
Yes, chilaquiles, Mexican brisket chilaquiles.
All right, how do we get started here?
Oh, let's start heating up the salsa. Our salsa, it's a roasted tomato sauce. Just drop it in there. We roast all the vegetables low, so it'll bring out all the sugars out of them, and you'll have those aromas that are coming.
That smells amazing.
Nothing fancy, just tomatoes, garlic. What it should have: salt and lots of love.
Okay, and like you were talking about at the in our tease at the beginning, chilaquiles, the true Mexican form, does not. Because I mean, the first thought was when we were rehearsing, it's like, where's the eggs?
Yes. Well, you know, chilaquiles, it's like a salsa, or like it's so personal. I think there's not a wrong or right way to go, but Mexico City style does not require chilaquiles in them. You can add them. Chilaquiles, you can find them on the street and just have the chips, the fresh cheese, the fresh cream, the salsa, cilantro, onions, and that's it. And then you can pick if you want to add eggs or a fried piece of steak or chicken or something else.
Okay, so I put a little bit of this on the, and do we have a ladle? I'll just try and do
the
this.
whole thing.
The whole thing?
Yes.
The whole thing.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yes.
Go for it.
The chilaquiles are supposed to be like swimming in the salsa. It's not like if they're coating it.
Okay.
I think you got enough. Yeah.
Is that enough?
There we go. They're doing the backstroke swimming in the salsa right now.
Okay.
What next?
Well, we're gonna add the Mexican brisket. That Mexican brisket right there, it's a piece of brisket, but it's cooked with Mexican spices overnight, and then simmer on that same juice again. So it's not the same amazing style that we have here in Texas, the smoked one. This is our family version. It's my father's recipe, but my husband cooks it better. Don't tell him.
Is Dad watching right now?
Yeah, probably yes. I'm sorry, Dad.
What a way to kind of get your father-in-law angry at you over there. So.
Oh yes, no.
My brisket's better than yours as a father-in-law.
Yes. We've been very blessed with that.
You just kind of threw hubby under the bus right then, didn't you?
Yeah. Just.
All good eating, right? It's all good.
And then what else on top there?
The fresh cheese, it goes on top. Usually what we'll do in Mexico City, southern Mexico, it's fresh cheese. In here you can even find it with that melted white cheese Chihuahua and stuff like that in many restaurants. Ours is served with the fresh cheese, fresh cream, and then topped with cilantro and onions.
Oh, that looks
I love
so
a lot of
good.
cheese.
All right, we have been just dying over and tasting that salsa that you have there in the jars, which is a little bit of heaven, actually.
Well, that salsa, it's called chicharrón de chile. Chicharrón de chile is a very popular way of preserving chiles. My grandmother, the ranchers have like a lot of little jars. They'll usually fry the chiles with whatever fat was left from the animal that they cooked. In this case, we have olive oil, so we don't have the lard and all those things that she used to use. And we combine it with only garlic or with sesame seed and almonds or with peanuts. So it's a salsa that builds in your mouth. It has a lot of under layers of flavors in them and can it just burst the flavor. Very simple food. Like if you do a guacamole or simple cheese just
add it to
grilled.
anything,
And the mushrooms.
right? I love
Or just saute the mushrooms with that, a little bit of salt, and that's all the flavor you need. It has some heat, but it has a lot of character and personality, and it'll just go with pizza, with Asian food. It goes with a lot of things.
And the first thing that comes to you when you bite into it is that smokiness.
Yes.
But it's not overpowering. And again, a little bit of heat, but
It
not.
builds a little bit too, right?
Yeah, you still taste
It
what you're
mingles.
eating.
It mingles.
Okay. So what else is on your menu over there?
On the menu, we have tortas, omelets. Of course, we have Benedicts. Our Benedicts have a gordita on the bottom, and then they'll have a different type of meat. We'll have the ones with brisket and the poached egg, or we have others ones with huitlacoche. Huitlacoche, it's a fungus that grows inside of corn, so it's a Mexican truffle, and we have those on the menu as well. We're very happy with the turnout. A piece of grilled cheese, and then the poached egg, and our huitlacoche. Thinking about that, Mexico's style of cooking has a lot of cooking with vegetables. So we carry a big part of menu for vegetarians and vegans as well.
All right. Well, thank you very much. It is delicious. You've got to try that in the jar. That is wonderful. Thank you so much, Liz.
Thank you for having
us.
For more information on Naco 210, just head over to SALive.com, click the Ad Scene on SA Live tab, where we provided a link, or you can just snap that QR code right there on your screen. All right, we're back to margaritas now, right?
Back to margaritas. Best thing you've said all day. Anyway, so the question is, you've got one on the rocks, you got one frozen. We're going to skip that one, but what do you like around the rim? You like a little salt? Nothing, maybe?
What do you like?
Usually nothing, or maybe just light on the salt.
I usually say I'm good, but if there's chili powder, I'll go with some chili powder.
You like that, chili powder?
Yeah,
Okay.
no salt or sugar for me though. Let us know. We want to know, and we'll share your answers. Maybe we'll see which one is the most popular.
All right, we continue with more great pairings for margaritas, and as we mentioned earlier, it is of course Taco Tuesday.
Yes, so I teamed up with Sabdi Almaguer with Sizzling with Sabdi. She has tons of followers on her social media pages. People always requesting new recipes from her, and today we're making mini beef tacos. Take a look. It's rodeo season, and what better time than now to put together a recipe that can keep you warm, that tastes good, and has a Tex-Mex twist. And who better to do that than Sabdi with Sizzling with Sabdi. Let's talk about how many followers you have on your Instagram.
So currently I have 113,000. I love sharing my recipes with each and every one of them.
Awesome. So you're doing something right, and the food always looks amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
You have to go follow her on her page. But what are we making today?
So today we're making some beef tacos with a special marinade that's gonna take it over the top. So delicious.
Yum. All right. So you said marinade, and that's kind of probably the key, right, to the flavor.
Yes, definitely. So for our marinade, it's super easy. We just throw it all in the blender quick. We're gonna need some chipotles and oregano, pepper, oil, garlic, onion, and lime for a tenderizer. The chipotle really brings it over the top. A little bit spicy, but it's not going to be anything unbearable.
Okay, perfect. And I like the little kick, right?
Yes, for sure. Do you want to get started?
Sure.
Okay, we're going to be adding our chipotle peppers into our blender. It's super easy. Like I said, you just put it all in here. Our oregano, our oil really just lets it soak in. When you throw it on the grill, it helps it not get sticky. And the lemon, like I said, it's a great tenderizer. The garlic gives it an amazing flavor, and the onion as well. I put garlic and onion on everything. And also some peppercorns. We're gonna blend it so it doesn't matter which one you add.
Where do you get these recipes? Is it from family or just kind of?
So I love chipotle and I love the salsas. I make it in a lot of recipes, so I figured it would give it a good flavor, a little bit of a kick without being too spicy, and garlic and onion on everything. The oregano is super, super fragrant and it just makes it delicious. Now we blend all of this up.
Beautiful, I see the color already.
Yes, it gives it a great color.
How quick was that?
So fast. Now that this is all blended, we get our meat. I find that agujas are really good for indoor and outdoor cooking. So this is why we got this meat. If you're doing outside, you can also get skirt steak, but this one is definitely a lot softer inside.
So now it's tender too, right?
Yes, it's very
thin.
tender. So we get our meat. We washed our hands, so there's no problem here. And we put our marinade in here. So I'm doing it on a bowl, but typically I like to do it on a plastic bag so it stays really concentrated and it gets all the flavors in here. You can marinate it for as little as 2 hours or overnight. The longer you marinate, the softer. You see the color on this? You smell that? It's so delicious. Now we're gonna leave it marinate. Let me show you what it looks like because I have one marinated.
Yep, the magic of TV.
This is what it looks like. So I put it in my baggie. This is what the sauce looks like. And now it's ready for grilling.
This is what you're gonna want it to look like. And then you cook it, you mentioned
Yes,
3 minutes on
definitely.
3 to 4 minutes.
3 to 4 minutes depending on thickness. Okay, so this is what the meat looks like. I cut it into semi-small pieces. We don't want super tiny ones. And now we assemble our tacos. This is so juicy, so flavorful. Now you could assemble the tacos any way that you like. I personally like it with onion and cilantro, a little bit of lime.
And then of course the salsa that you made earlier.
The salsa that we made earlier. Perfect rodeo recipe.
All right, Savdi, thank you so much. And if you'd like to follow her, please head to SALive.com and click the As Seen on SA Live tab. We provided her social media, Instagram, and also her YouTube page, and you can find tons of recipes. How often do you post a new recipe?
I try to post twice a week. I try my best to do all the delicious recipes, so you guys can check them out.
Thank you so much. She's so busy and she's so awesome. I can't wait to try these. All right.
Thank you.
Oh, that looks good.
As you see, I couldn't wait to try them. They're amazing. Yes, please give her, follow her on Instagram. So many great recipes, and she provides all those measurements. Maybe your mom made a recipe, but you just don't know the measurements. That's what she's known for. She provides all of that for you. So for more information, just head over to SALive.com, click the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just click that QR code right there on your screen.
And a nice inexpensive cut of meat, but you marinate it and it really makes it taste great.
All the difference.
All right. Hey, still ahead on SA Live, the Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino and Hotel is dropping by. We find out what events they have coming up.
Plus, we look at the local makeup line from Elsewhere Cosmetics and see how they're creating makeup for every skin tone. Love those colors. Big prizes and big fun. There's a lot going on right now at Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino Hotel in Eagle Pass. And there's more to come. Here to tell us more is Nikki Herrera, the media specialist there at Lucky Eagle Casino and Hotel. You have a lot of big events coming up. Tell me all about them.
We got so many coming up, but our big one coming up this weekend on Saturday the 26th is the big finale for our February giveaway. So we kick off at 3 p.m. and we're going to be giving away thousands of dollars in prize money, all leading up to our big grand prize reveal at midnight, where one lucky winner will be taking home, wait for it, $75,000 in cash.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna tell my parents, they love going over there.
Right.
So make sure they get over there.
Hopefully we'll see them there.
We'll see them on that list. And Que Pasa is coming up too. So what can people expect for that?
Well, not only do we have an amazing lineup this weekend, anything from Tejano to rock to even a Johnny Cash tribute band, which I'm really excited for. But we have an amazing lineup coming up in March as well. And all of that information and details can be found on our socials at Lucky Eagle Texas for Instagram and Facebook, and www.luckyeagletexas.com for our website.
Fun. Sounds like a great event.
Oh yeah, and don't forget, Sundays is our big karaoke night. So bring your friends, go show out, show your skills.
Yes, karaoke is always a great time.
Oh yes, definitely.
And if you get hungry, you have many options there, right?
Yes, we have so many options. I eat there way too much, but anything from like made to order Asian cuisine to pizza, or if you prefer a national brand like IHOP and Freddy's. We really have something for every personal preference and budget. My personal favorite is Azul. They have an amazing menu, specially curated by our chefs, which is incredible. Their salmon and lemon cream, chef's kiss with the saffron risotto, out of this world.
You're making me hungry.
Right? And we also have Red Sky Grill, which they have mouth-watering barbecue and basically all of your comfort food needs there. So there really is a little something for everybody.
For everybody, whatever you like, you'll find something there. Now, March and April, you have another big giveaway coming up, right?
Yes, we have our cash and card giveaway kicking off in March, and we're going to be giving, again, thousands of dollars away in cash. Our motto is more prizes, more often. But one of our big grand prize is a 2022 Dodge Challenger Hellcat Cherry, girl. It's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fun. So many great things, prizes, giveaways, good food. It's a win-win, right? No matter what.
Win-win. Yes, come and see us.
All right, anything else we should know?
Well, basically all of our events, promotions, and shows are on our website. Like I mentioned, www.luckyeagletexas.com. So definitely check that out for all the details.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Nikki.
Thank you for having me.
Come and play at the biggest casino in Texas. Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino Hotel is at 794 Lucky Eagle Drive in Eagle Pass. For more information, give them a call, 888-255-8259, or visit luckyeagletexas.com. You can also follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Nikki, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. It's always great to be here.
Little Caribbean cuisine, the Jerk Shack is here, and nope, it's not jerk chicken. Ever had jackfruit? Yep, we're gonna be making one.
And next, it's named 2022 Business to Watch at the Texas Fashion Awards. Elsewhere's Cosmetics is here sharing the story behind the cosmetics line.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, local cosmetics line Elsewhere Cosmetics was founded just a short time ago in 2019 right here in the Alamo City.
And joining us to talk about her local cosmetics line and inclusivity and cosmetics is owner Millie Monreal. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me again.
I mean, it's almost like you're our child here, because you've been here from the beginning. This is about, what, fourth, fifth time you've been on the show?
Oh my goodness, what, fifth, sixth? It's going up there.
Yes.
We're almost double digits, almost.
All right, about, what, not quite 3 years ago, do you have to kind of pinch yourself?
I do, like I said earlier, sometimes, I remember, oh my gosh, I'm the owner of a makeup line, and then some days I'm like, oh, I'm the owner of a makeup line.
Yes, like pinch me, right? It's like, wow, that's awesome. No, and such an inspiration. It is Black History Month, and that you want to talk a little bit more about that and the inspiration too behind your line, right?
Absolutely, and thank you so much. It's an honor and privilege to talk about Black History Month and definitely how Elsewhere got to be here today. So. There is a lot of Black history in the beauty industry, going from Madam C.J. Walker to Rihanna Fenty, where we talked about our hair, like our braids, cornrows, to the creams that we use, all the way to the different shades of makeup that are possible. And honestly, this the story is about innovation, creativity, and inclusivity.
Which is very important, right?
You can have obviously 10 different people and 10 different skin tones. How do you do makeup? What's the advice to give somebody as far as to find the right makeup for their complexion?
The biggest piece of advice I can give is find what's for you. And what works for me may not work for you, and vice versa. So it's all about trying out different products. Dating the cosmetics and knowing what works for you. You may pick it up one day and it may not work the second day. It's all about just finding what's for you, but it's more so finding yourself in this as well.
And you mentioned not to be afraid to try. I'm noticing all the pops of color, which I love, but don't be afraid to try new colors.
Oh
right?
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Try something new. If you haven't tried that color before, even if you just stay home and try on the color, then you're by yourself. But
have fun and wear it around the house.
That's fun. I love playing with makeup. Yes, for sure.
Okay, what tips would you have for somebody if they are going out during the day, going out at night or something like that? Say 2 things must have always, say, in your handbag, makeup-wise.
Okay. For me, if you're like me, I always have to have body cream or a lotion, and I would actually say lip balm or a clear lip gloss. Yeah.
That can make a difference, right?
Exactly. And you can
I
get
know.
very creative with a clear lip gloss. In fact, if you don't have a certain shade of lipstick, if you have the eyeshadow, you can just pat it on top of the lip gloss. Yeah, that's a
storing that
So put the lip gloss on
yes.
first and then pat the eyeshadow on?
Yeah, you can actually mix the pigments. Like for here at Elsewhere, you know, vegan, cruelty free, it's actually safe to also put onto your lips. So let's say that you don't have the color you want, but you like one of them, you just put on the lip gloss and then pat it in and just mix.
That's great. I know, and so many colors from your palettes, right? I mean, you have so many vibrant colors. You said this one here is your favorite.
My
this
favorite
palette.
is the Manifest palette. Yep. It is the everyday story of Elsewhere Cosmetics and pretty much like how we got started. So you'll see the first shade is work, like you're about to get the look done, all the way to what's for dinner, which is actually how I start, you know, conversations with everyone. So, but it's an everyday palette. So every day I'm literally looking at the story behind Elsewhere.
What's number 106?
106 is actually the unit, the apartment that I started like putting everything together. So it's like I would see the door every single day when I would get home from work, and so I remembered it.
I love that.
What a beautiful color too.
Thank you.
Where can people find your cosmetics?
Online, elsewherecosmetics.com.
Okay. And not in stores yet?
Yes.
Okay.
So.
Yes, but you're working on that, right?
Yes. You know, great things are happening to this company, and I wouldn't be surprised. So, you know, I'm excited about it.
What's some of the feedback you've gotten from people who've tried out your products?
Definitely the biggest one is the pigment, because like I said, for inclusivity, we want to make sure that you can see the shade, that it's opaque. And another one is the versatility. So like the body cream, you cannot like put it on your skin, but you can also treat it in your scalp because it's just like 4 simple ingredients. So yeah,
I'm excited about
to mix
those.
it around and have fun.
Wonderful.
2 years, 2.5 years, and who knows what the future holds, right?
Yeah,
Just keep going up and up.
Yeah. So like I said, I'm super excited. It's just the up and up. We're almost on to 3 years in May.
All right. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
For more information on Elsewhere Cosmetics, head over to SALive.com and, of course, click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just snap that QR code in the bottom of your screen. All right, coming up next, the Jerk Shack talks about the newest location, and they are making jerk chicken and other Caribbean-inspired dishes, including jackfruit. Welcome back to SA Live. Boy, that doesn't make your mouth water. A big old plate of jerk chicken from the Jerk Shack. Great Jamaican and Caribbean cuisine. But Chef Butch says it's not what we're making today.
It's not what we're making today.
Good afternoon, sir. Good to see you.
welcome.
Good to see you too. Good to see you too.
So you're spicing things up today with I'll let you reveal what you're making.
We're gonna do jackfruit today. We're gonna jerk jackfruit. Everybody knows about jerk chicken. Most people know about fried chicken. Some people know about the beef patties, but a lot of people don't know that we do have vegetarian options and we do have vegan options, and one of them is jackfruit, and that's what we're going to do today.
All right.
Does it cook up kind of the same as chicken?
It's very similar to some kind of meat. I mean, I would say even more on the beef side, honestly. It's kind of interesting in that way. But it does take on whatever you're asking for it.
So it itself doesn't have any sort of a real distinct flavor, but when you put all the jerk spices in it,
then it definitely tastes a little bit more like jerk chicken or jerk meat or whatever we're doing at the time.
Okay, what are we?
Yes, is that a good amount of onions?
That's a good amount.
They're
You got your
popping
onions going on, a little dance there. I like that. That's really good. So then we'll just get that jackfruit in there.
And you can see what it looks like here. Look at that.
And that's just cut right out of the...
Yep, right off the plant.
How would you describe the texture?
The texture is very meaty. I usually say that most people that are vegetarian that miss the texture of meat, this is your guy. This is your go-to guy. Yeah, just do a little bit in there. You
Don't
want to go
mind me, he's the expert.
You're good. You're good. You're good. That's good right there. And then move that stuff around. You can use grandma's wooden spoon.
All right.
And this could be in obviously in a Jamaican dish, but any other meat replacement in other dishes, right?
Yeah, exactly. You could stew it. You could make it into taco meat. You could make it. You can do anything with it. You could barbecue. I like doing it with barbecue sauce. Honestly, it's really good.
Really?
It's really good.
And you just opened up a new place there on the west side, right?
Yeah. So we left our little shack in the west side off of Commerce, and we moved over to 151 in Military, right there by SeaWorld.
Nice. Nice, that's a good location.
Yes, it's a very good location.
All right, so are we ready for our
Yes, so
OG?
are you ready for it? I'll get the OG in there.
All right.
Just let it go all over that.
All over. And
There
this
you
has
go.
a nice kick for those
Yes.
who may not be familiar
Yes.
with this kind of.
This is the jerk sauce, the famous jerk sauce right here.
What are the spices and what is jerk sauce made of?
It's, I would say, kind of similar to like mole. It's got a lot going on in there. You know, it can have as much as 7 ingredients to as much as 25 ingredients in it. But mainly it's got a lot of chili, vinegar, onions, peppers, all the good stuff in life.
I love all the flavor combinations.
Yep,
I
all
can
the good stuff
smell
in
it all.
life.
You ready,
Where'd you
Mike?
learn how to make all the good Jamaican food?
Honestly, just, you know, always we got used to cooking different kinds of food. And Jamaican food touches on a lot of different kinds of cuisines.
Because that was kind of the center of the world, really, with all the trade coming around the world from not only, say, Europe and Africa, but then also from East Asia, too,
Exactly,
right?
and from the Latin countries, South America, Mexico. So it really is a lot of fun to cook if you've cooked a lot of different kinds of cuisines.
I'll eat with a large spoon here because I'm going to try this.
We got the big grandma spoon. We'll do the
I'm
big.
going to do the big grandma spoon here. So. That does have a texture of just meat.
Yeah, it's really interesting, especially because most people see the plant or the fruit in the store and they go, "That is an interesting
Yes,
fruit."
if you've seen it, you'll know. It's huge. It's kind
It's
of
a
spiky
huge,
looking.
spiky,
Yes,
exactly,
exactly.
yeah.
And you said, as you know, there's such a melting pot here as far as cuisines, but not as much Caribbean, right?
Yeah, exactly. That was the
just
one.
a few places around the country.
Yeah, that was the one niche that we saw that wasn't really filled here as people were starting to move here to San Antonio. We did not see a lot of Caribbean food. You know, you see it in New York, you see it in Atlanta, you see it in California, and as people are starting to move to San Antonio, they're ready for this. They're ready for this, and some people are used to this. They just it reminds them of home.
And we're gonna make one more thing, right? While you.
Yeah, we're gonna do one more
use the
thing.
same
We're
hand
gonna
here.
really put you to work today.
So
Okay.
you've got.
So I added my onions and oil.
Okay.
What's next?
And then you're going to go to
Here's
your
fork to try.
your big peppers and onions there.
Okay.
So what else is on the menu? Because you've got some good vegan and vegetarian dishes, right?
So yeah,
Like
we're
this.
gonna do a curry dish. So I want to say last time I was here, didn't we do like curry shrimp? I made you work really hard that day.
And he made the curry that day,
He
right?
did. He broke down the curry. So
I remember
today
the sauce.
I got us the curry sauce already made. We're not going to make the curry today, but we're going to do a curry cauliflower.
Oh, nice.
Cauliflower again is a really cool substitute for meat. It's very high in protein. But it also takes on a lot of flavors that whatever you put with it. So kind of like the jackfruit, it's fun to mess with if you want to go, okay, I can make a vegetarian dish with cauliflower.
And like you said, one of those dishes, those vegetables that has so much good stuff packed in
Exactly,
it, right?
exactly. And our curry is like I think last time we talked about the Jamaican curry. It's a little bit different, a little saltier.
Than the Indian curry.
Yeah, than the Indian
here
one.
we
The Indian
go.
one's a little sweeter.
All right, well, don't forget, you are out there at 151. The exact location is?
The exact location is Suite 103, 10234, 151 in Military, right there by SeaWorld.
Okay, if you want some great Caribbean, Jamaican cuisine, head on out there. And for more information on the Jerk Shack, of course, head over to SALive.com. Click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just snap that little QR code right there in the bottom left-hand side of your screen. Butch, thank you very much, sir.
you. We're
No,
gonna keep
always a
cooking.
pleasure, always a pleasure.
All right. It's music, mutts, magic, and more. This March at Morgan's Wonderland, we find out about the latest entertainment events. Well, happy Inclusion Tuesday, everyone. Morgan's Wonderland is getting ready to open its gates on a brand new year. Opening day is March 4th, and they've got so many new things, lots of fun and excitement. Let's go take a look. And here to tell us about all the fun and inclusive programming is Entertainment Director Nikki Young. So good to see you.
Hi, good afternoon, Mike. Thanks for joining us today. There is so much to do in 2022 here at Morgan's Wonderland. More puppets, more singing, more dancing, just more fun.
And of course, last year, Morgan's Wonderland reopened on kind of a limited schedule, but now it is just going full tilt, right?
Oh yeah, because wonders never cease right here at Morgan's Wonderland, and we are all about putting that fun in Morgan's Wonderland. And so here to join us, for our spring break extravaganza, which is music, mutts, magic, and more, our Wonder Dog trainer, Andrea Guajardo, and our star dog, Taz, to give you a little sample of what you can see that is more fun.
Well, also joining us today is Carly Camarena, who is the Assistant General Manager out here at Morgan's Wonderland. This is always just so fun. Just puts a smile on your face being out here. So not only new entertainment, but new attractions too, right?
Oh, yes. So we are currently in the exploration station out here in Sensory Village, where we are standing in front of our textured wall for all of our guests with different textures for them to come and enjoy. Also for our sensory-friendly friends. And there's quite a bit that you can check out here. So this is one of our...
This is very cool. I could sit here for hours.
Oh, hours picking the different puzzle pieces that we have, yeah.
And some other really neat stuff too, right?
Oh, yes. So right over here is our selfie wall, where our guests have the ability to photograph themselves, and then with the help of scanning technology, they can be uploaded to the big screen where they can see themselves scuba diving in the ocean, flying in a hot air balloon, or even experiencing the outer space.
I think my selfie's being taken right now.
Nice.
That'll pop up here in a second. The other really neat thing that we're playing with too is the Sandbox.
Oh, yes. So the Sandbox is within our shadow room here, and it's an animated sandbox, so our guests can move and redesign and recreate the habitat and topography of the world given that day.
And you have a special monthly membership that you're offering just this month, right?
We do. So during the month of February, we're offering a monthly membership for the first time ever for our guests, starting as low as $9 a month. Some perks that it will include will be full access to Morgan's Wonderland, Morgan's Inspiration Island, 10% off food, merchandise, and select facility rentals. And we'll also receive, each member will get two one-time guest passes to bring a family or member with them.
Okay, and it's all the new things out here and just all the fun, the water, the adventures, all the rides and everything else for anybody and everybody of any ability.
Correct, that is absolutely correct.
All right, well, if you would like more information on Morgan's Wonderland, opening day, of course, is March 4th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And for ticket information and more, call 210-495-5888 or visit the website morganswonderland.com. Lose inches off your waistline ahead of the spring season. This procedure could be life-changing.
You've already heard it a lot this year. New year, new you. But it doesn't have to be just a catchphrase. You can transform into the new you right here at Innovative Lasers of Houston at San Antonio. Well, we are at their Northwest Side location with CEO Laura Alexis to find out more about the Arona Laser and how you can shed inches in just a few weeks. Say it so, Laura. All right, it's all because of this right here, the Arona Laser.
That's right. This is one of the key ingredients that we use to help our patients with their weight loss journey.
Okay, and how does it work? What's the science behind it?
The Arona Laser is FDA cleared. The way that it works, it creates tiny microscopic tears into the fat cell. The content of the fat cell is naturally seeping through the lymphatic system, causing an instant slimming effect.
All right, so what are we seeing on screen right now?
What you're seeing on screen is a microscopic image of a fat cell undergoing treatment. As you can see at the very top, the fat cell is plump. As you can see at the very bottom, the fat cell has already collapsed, and all you're left with is just the shell. Now, if you're wondering, hey, what happened to it? This is what I mean by it's excreted through bodily fluids. It's causing the slimming effect. When the fat cells shrink, you shrink.
I love that, okay? And so let me get this straight. So you're just laying under this laser, okay, for a few minutes, all right, and you're losing inches.
And you feel nothing at all because it offers no downtime, no swelling, no bruising, no pain, no heat, and no cold. Do you feel anything at all?
Nope, not a thing.
This is what happens undergoing treatment. It's phenomenal, isn't it? In addition to that, we guarantee 3 to 11 inches in just 2 weeks.
Okay, so those are just some of the guarantees, right? But that's an incredible guarantee. Now, what are you holding right there?
This is a replica of 5 pounds of fat. So technically, the transformation offer that we're going to speak of in a few minutes, you can technically lose 2 of these.
2 of these in your transformation package. That's 10 pounds, right? My goodness. I wasn't sure if that was like a Halloween decoration or what when you first brought that in here. But tell folks about the transformation package and the deal you have for folks watching right now.
So typically the transformation package is $2,400. However, for viewers right now, it is over half off at $1,000. And if you're one of the first 100 callers, we'll even throw in an additional 3 sessions for free. So call us now.
So call now for the New Year special at Innovative Lasers of Houston at San Antonio. Their normal package is $2,400, but you can get it for more than half off right now at $1,000 for 6 sessions. If you're one of the first 100 people to call, you will also get 3 additional treatments for free. The number to call is 210-474-0096. And for more information, visit innovativelasersofhouston.com.
Tomorrow on SA Live, local restaurants are using Girl Scout cookies to create brand new dishes, drinks, and desserts. How about a Samoa-tini or a Lemon Ups cheesecake? We make some of these creations and see what's new this year.
Plus, Fiona, Jen, and I are all being turned into margaritas. See who's spicy and who's refreshing, and where you can try our SA Live flavors all week. That's tomorrow at 1 p.m. right here on SA Live.
How do you like your margarita dressed? Valerie says salt on the rim. Yep, can't go wrong with that.
The old
Classic.
standby.
Yep.
Frozen with salt on the rim, Paula. Love it.
Edward, frozen and salt on the rim. Seems like that's the favorite so far. Ooh, tahini. Yes, I love tahini.
On the rocks, rim salted, and a lime. Gotta have a lime.
Yes. Jacob Rex. Yes, I like mine with a mix of pineapple juice, sugar, and salt. Yummy. Sounds like a great combination.
And rimmed with Himalayan pink salt. So yummy. That sounds really good. Happy National Margarita Day.
Yes, there's deals all around town, so go to your favorite place and celebrate.
Thank you, Meteor. We will see you tomorrow.
Cheers.